What is up guys, this is Trust Gamer 7 back with another video, and today I'm going to give you tips and tricks to get chicken dinner in your next PUBG game. If you like this video, then be sure to subscribe the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos. Tip number 1 and the most important is that wear headphones every time you play. This will not only increase your chances of spotting an enemy faster, but will also help you hear supplies, gunfights, snipes, and many other things. Tip number 2 is choose a place to land that you see more comfortable. And yes, please don't choose locations that are too far away from your plane, because if you do that, then chances are you will be running all the time in the game for that play zone. Tip number 3 is loot as fast as you can in the early game and grab a shotgun, because in the early game you will have some close encounters with enemies, so you need to stack up on that loot and kill them with a shotgun in the head. Tip number 4 is start noticing your map. If you have noticed, then you would know that whenever you hear some bullet shots, you will notice a bullet in the map, so that you can get an idea of where your enemy is. And also, if an enemy is close enough to you, chances are you will see footsteps pop up in the map. Tip number 5 is start peeking. Now what that is? What you need to do for that is go into your settings and enable peeking, which is by default set to off. And now why do we peek? Because if you peek, you will have a greater chance of scoring a headshot which will instantly kill your enemy. Tip number 6 is for when you are in middle of a game. Whenever you auto run in an open area, start using the eyeball tool so that you can get an idea if someone is chasing you from a distance or not. Tip number 7 is run from a place where sniping is not possible at all. Now what that means is, as we know, a lot of people hide in building and put on their 8x scope and start shooting at you. So what you need to do is run as far from a high populated area and get a cover aside, so you have less chances of being sniped. Tip number 8 is when you are pretty much at the end of the game, what you have to do at that point of time is not run in an open area unless you are in a cover. Get inside a building, start spotting your enemy and get that victory. Tip number 5 and the most important, which you need to keep in mind every time you put on that gun. What you have to do for the tip number 9 is stop standing still. If you stand still, your enemy will have a great chance of aiming at you and killing you instantly. So stop standing still, because if you do that, then you will be killed at most every time. If you guys have followed these tips, then congratulations for your next chicken dinner. But before that, please subscribe the channel, turn on notifications, give this video a big thumbs up, and this is Trust Gamer 7. Goodbye.